Hi everyone, it's Tammy with the Frou-frou Studio, and you can see here I have my playing cards and I have my little card box out here, so it must be time for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge number 2, hosted by Amy with Crafty Cat, and I will link her channel in the description box below. For those of you that are not familiar, Amy is hosting a challenge where she pulls prompts on Mondays, and they are opposites. And so you're to make one piece of ephemera with each of the words that she pulls out. And so you have 2 pieces of ephemera when you're done. And she has no rules about what you can make. You can do tags, you can do journal cards, you can work in your art journal, you can do whatever you want. I have chose to do altered playing cards for mine and to store them in this little box. And so each week I make 1 card for each prompt, and then I put them in my little box. And hopefully by the time that we're finished, I'm going to have a nice little box of altered playing cards. And I'll show you briefly last week's. Last week's was land and water. And so this was my little land guy playing badminton or tennis. And this is my little sailor with the water. So today we are doing few and many. And so I went through all my little goodies here, and I have decided to go with kind of a specimen type theme, and I'm going to focus on the ocean, and my few is going to be this little sea turtle guy, which I'm not sure he's actually a sea turtle, but you get the point, with his 4 legs. And then for many, I have an octopus, which of course has many legs. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to start by adhering some Tim Holtz tissue paper onto my cards, just to kind of give us a background to start with. So I hope everybody is having a good day. We are supposed to get some nasty weather later. I'm hoping it doesn't get too terribly bad, but they're predicting it's not going to be great. So we'll see. And actually, I'm going to cut that because this Tim Holtz tissue doesn't tear very well. I've picked the one, I just have a scrap, and so I can't tell you what the name of it is, but it's the one that has the map on it, and I'm going to kind of pick the pieces that I feel like are more water than land, just so I can get a good background on here. I am going to tear this edge, so I don't want it to be straight. Something like that. And I'm going to just use my glue stick. I'm going to put glue stick all over it, and then stick my paper down onto the card. And you can see I picked the number 4 for the turtle's 4 legs, and I have a number 8 for the octopus's 8 legs. So, I don't know why. I just did. I can't explain myself sometimes. I do weird things. A lot of this is going to be covered up. So I don't care that it's patchy looking right now. I'm just trying to get it all covered. And for this kind of application, glue stick is fine. I mean, if you were going to, you know, have it in some kind of like a journal card that was going to be pulled in and out, or on a cover, or you know, a tag or something that was going to get a lot of use, you would probably want to use something like collage medium, or Mod Podge, or matte gel medium, and adhere it down with that, and also put that on the top. But I'm not going to worry about that for these little cards. I think what glue stick's going to be fine. And I may have had my head in the way right then. If I did, I apologize. Sometimes I forget that I have that camera up there going, and I lean over to do something. And no, I do not keep those sticky pieces of paper, because one, it's just a cheap little notepad that I got at the Dollar Tree or something that were like 2 for $1. And I really don't have a use for that paper. It's really thin, and that's why I started using it for a glue book, actually. I'm trying to find my little cleaning rag, and I can't find it. I've buried it somewhere. Which you would think I could find it, because I don't have a big mess in here right now. I've carried it off, probably, is what I've done. All right, so there's that one. So let's do this one. Get your number 8 covered. Well, that's sticking in my finger more than it's sticking to the card. Now, if your cards have a really slick surface, which these don't because they're just paper, basically, you can take a piece of sandpaper or a nail file and rough them up a little bit before you start adhering your paper, and it will stick better. Or you can also coat it with a gesso or a matte gel medium, just to give it some tooth, so that your paper and other things will stick better. But these, like I said, they're just paper to start with, so they're not going to matter much. Now, the scrap, decent sized scrap pieces of the tissue paper I will save. I'm not saving little bitty pieces because I just can't anymore, guys. I have so many scraps. At first, I felt really guilty about it, and it's like, you know, I'm not ever going to use them. And I've got to not be a hoarder when it comes to scraps. Just be practical. Sometimes I think being practical is the hardest thing to be in this particular art, because you look at something and you're like, I know I can use that. And the reality is you're probably not ever going to. All right, so there are our backgrounds, our 4 and our 8. So the next thing I want to do is I have these little, like, frames. And I got these from, I believe I got them from Lorna. I think she sent them when I purchased my journal from her. I think they were in one of the little envelopes of goodies that she had in that journal. But I do not have this die, so I can't tell you which one it is. And I'm just grunging, putting a little grunge on them. It looks like they are cut out of manila file folder, if I had to take a guess. That actually feels like that is more than one. I started to say that actually feels like more than one, and it was. Bonus. Okay, that one is just one. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys to use your imagination just a little bit. So I have this acetate that I'm going to put on the back of here, the back of each one. And I have 2 pieces, and on one piece I'm gonna put this egg, which we are going to say is a sea turtle egg, which I have no idea if it is. All of these little stickers I'm using came out of the Antiquarian sticker book. Okay, and then I'm going to put a piece on top of it. I'm going to use my art glitter glue for that. And it's not going to cooperate. Let me move up, make sure I'm on screen, because I haven't used it yet today. Okay, so I'm just going to put kind of in the corners. Because that's a sticker, I don't have to worry about it falling out or anything. Okay, and while that one is drying just a little bit, I'm going to do the other one. On the other one, we're going to put an octopus egg, and I can promise you this looks nothing like an octopus egg, because they're like clear with like little eyeballs in them. Kind of gross, actually. But we're going to pretend that this is what they look like. That one place I put glue doesn't even have any tape, but that's okay. All right, and then we can put these on here. And I'm thinking I may use a couple of pieces of double-sided tape. And again, I'm not going to get too excited about it because we're also going to glue them to the cards. So, and actually we could clip them to the cards. I don't know. We may clip them to the cards. We'll see how that comes about when we get there. Oh, my double-sided tape is coming apart. I'm going to have to look and see what brand this is that I purchased and not ever get it again. It has given me the most trouble because not staying on, but mainly the cardboard piece in the middle coming out and causing disasters. All right, let's see if we can get this off. See, that's sticking to the backing, but not when I'm putting it on. There we go. All right, so there's our turtle egg. You have to believe me, right? Because you saw it on the internet. Has to be true. And this is our octopus egg. Okay, so it's going to go there. All right, now, once we get those placed down, that's when we'll decide where we want our octopus in our turtle because they're going to kind of be on the outside of the egg, kind of like that. But they're probably going to be on the very top. So I want to put some of these labels down first. I believe. So put that down, and then let's put something else red, maybe here. Do I want that one or this one? Maybe that there. And then our octopus. Yep, I think that's what we want to do. I did trim around these a little bit more than what they are trimmed in the book. I, of course, couldn't cut around all these legs, but I mean, I could have and filmed this video next week. Okay, so let's get all this glued down. And then we can put our octopus on there. Oops. Okay, so that's there. Whoops. I can't hold on to anything today. Okay, and then I'm going to put a piece of this mummy cloth. Which is by Tim Holtz, by the way. Kind of bright like that, I think. Get the strings off me. And then put our octopus on there. Haven't put any glue on that yet. I wanted to kind of figure out where I wanted him. Okay. And then rather than putting the paper little tab thingy like I usually do, I'm going to put a piece of this, and I'm going to staple it on there. Oh, don't fall. Sorry guys, my crocodile about took a crash. And then crunch it up. All right, so there's our mini. Now let's work on our few. We're going to do kind of the same thing. Alright, and our turtle, let's get him inked up. Get some of this down under where he's gonna go, or she. Okay, and cut another piece of it. Oh, this piece might work. Pull that up just a tad. Grunge it up just a little bit. And I think I'd like to have on both of these, actually. Need that piece of lace. One more red element. I've got this one that I could put here. I don't like that. Or maybe I should put that one here, because it's got a little bit wider. No. Nope. Where's my little... I don't know if I have anything red in here. But we will see. It's too big. No, I don't really have anything. Maybe I could just stamp a red number or something. And there's a little bitty. That might work. I stamped something on that one. There's another little one. Let's see if we can make one of those work. Do I have a little bitty number handy? That is the question. No, but I have some stars. See if I can get those stars on here. I think that'll be all right. Might have to get the Fabri-Tac out for that one. All right, so there we go. I'll save this little this one for something else. Alright, so let's move my glue book here so you can get a good look at them. Put my pen in my glue. Alright, so here we have our shoe, which is our little four-legged guy. And then here is our mini, our little eight-legged guy. And when these dry, I'll put them in my little box here with my other cards, and we'll be good to go till next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you joining, and I hope that I can bring you some comedy, if nothing else. But I hope I can pass on some stuff to you that you guys can use to explore your creativity. And the most important thing is make something. You know, it doesn't have to be an all-day thing. It can be a 10-minute thing. Just make something. So until the next time, I hope everybody continues to have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.